Welcome to this lesson on the torque experienced by an electric dipole when placed in a uniform electric field. This is an important concept in electromagnetism and has practical applications in many areas of physics and engineering. Before we dive into the calculations, let's first understand what an electric dipole is. An electric dipole consists of two equal and opposite charges separated by a small distance. The positive charge is represented with a plus sign and the negative charge with a minus sign. The dipole moment vector, represented by P, points from the negative charge to the positive charge. The magnitude of the dipole moment is equal to the charge multiplied by the separation distance. Now, let's introduce a uniform electric field. A uniform electric field has the same magnitude and direction at all points. We typically represent it using electric field lines, shown here as parallel horizontal arrows. When we place our dipole in this field, interesting things happen. When our dipole is placed in a uniform electric field, each charge experiences a force. The positive charge experiences a force in the direction of the electric field, while the negative charge experiences a force in the opposite direction. These forces have equal magnitudes given by F equals Q times E, where Q is the charge and E is the electric field strength. Since the forces are equal in magnitude but opposite in direction and act on different points, they create what we call a torque. Now, let's define what torque is. Torque is the tendency of a force to rotate an object around an axis. Mathematically, the magnitude of torque equals the force multiplied by the perpendicular distance from the axis of rotation to the line of action of the force. For our dipole, we can calculate the torque by analyzing the forces. The torque will be equal to the force on either charge multiplied by the perpendicular distance to the center of the dipole. This perpendicular distance depends on the angle between the dipole and the electric field. After working through the vector calculations, we arrive at the equation for the torque on an electric dipole in a uniform electric field. Tau equals P times E times sine of theta, where theta is the angle between the dipole moment vector P and the electric field E. We can also express this torque using the vector cross product. The torque vector tau equals the cross product of the dipole moment vector P and the electric field vector E. This cross product gives us not only the magnitude of the torque, but also its direction. The direction of the torque is perpendicular to both the dipole moment and the electric field, following the right-hand rule. Let's examine some special cases. When the dipole moment is parallel to the electric field, that is, theta equals 0 or 180 degrees, the torque is 0. The dipole is in a stable or unstable equilibrium. When the dipole moment is perpendicular to the electric field, that is, theta equals 90 degrees, the torque reaches its maximum value of P times E. An important related concept is the potential energy of the dipole in the electric field. The potential energy is given by U equals negative P dot E, which expands to negative P times E times cosine of theta. This means the potential energy is lowest when the dipole is aligned with the field and highest when it's anti-aligned. This explains why dipoles naturally tend to align with external electric fields. It's similar to how a compass needle aligns with a magnetic field. This phenomenon has many practical applications. In microwave ovens, water molecules, which are dipoles, rotate as they try to align with the oscillating electric field. This rotation leads to friction and heat generation. Electric dipole torque is also important in dielectrics and polarization, molecular alignment in liquid crystals, optical tweezers for manipulating microscopic particles, many biological systems where charged molecules align in electric fields. Let's summarize what we've learned today. 1. An electric dipole consists of two equal and opposite charges separated by a distance. 2. When placed in an electric field, a dipole experiences a torque given by the cross product of the dipole moment and the electric field, tau equals P cross E3. The magnitude of this torque is P times E times sine of theta. 4. The dipole has minimum potential energy when aligned with the field, which explains why dipoles tend to align with external electric fields. Remember these principles when analyzing systems with electric dipoles in electric fields.